Hello guys, welcome to this week's bonus video. I had time this week, y'all. So I said, you know what, let me come in and do another motivational video. And I hope you guys are doing very wonderfully this week. And do me a solid and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification if you're not already subscribed, so that when I drop my Monday motivations and any other bonus videos like this one, you will be notified. So let's just jump right into it. So this week's bonus video, I thought I would talk a little bit about what to do when you don't feel supported. And I think we all have been there at some point in life where we, are going after, we have a new idea or something that we want to do. And, we share it with those in our inner circle and we just don't get the response that we want. We don't feel like, they're sharing within, our excitement. So I thought I would just drop some tools that might kind of help us when you find yourself in that type of situation. The first tip I have is expand your social network. Sometimes I think that we feel like those people that are in our inner circle, whether it's our, our close friends or our family, and it's like they're the only people that we can go to for support, and that's not the case, because sometimes our circle is too small, or sometimes, I talk about growth and evolution all the time as a person. And sometimes as we're growing, as we're changing, as we're striving for better, those people that may be around us could be stagnated. So when you're coming to them with a new idea or something that you want to do to grow as a person or grow in your career or your business or whatever, they just can't wrap their minds around that. So you need to be around like-minded people. There's a saying that goes something like, if you hang around with 5 millionaires, you'll be the sixth. So you have to hang out with people that have a similar mindset, people that understand what you're trying to do, people that you can learn things from, people that are willing to kind of give you advice or maybe even be a mentor to you. So don't allow your current circle or your current circumstances make you feel like there is nothing better, or because these people don't support me, I guess I should just give up. Everyone wasn't given your vision. Your vision is your vision, and you have it for a reason. So, just kind of step outside of the box a little bit, step outside of what's known, because wonderful things typically never come from our comfort zone. So if for you, stepping outside of your comfort zone is going to network and meet a new circle of people or friends or colleagues, then that could be a good idea if you don't feel that from your current circle. So it's never a bad idea to expand your network. So why don't you give that a try, okay? Tip number 2 is work on your coping skills. Sometimes, we value the opinions of those that are close to us. So if we don't feel supported, sometimes people can feel just crippled, with anxiety or fear or second guessing themselves. And it's like, try some additional coping mechanisms. I know one that personally works for me is try meditation. And, I think sometimes people feel like they can't do it because they can't, quiet themselves enough, or they'll always get distracted. But just try it for maybe 3 to 5 minutes. YouTube is a wonderful tool. You can go onto YouTube and look for guided meditation, or even just meditative music and sound, so that it's not silent, because I know that's hard for a lot of people to just kind of sit still in absolute silence. But there's all types of videos you can watch that can just kind of help you get centered and just kind of help you get in alignment so that you're not second guessing yourself. And also another good tool is just simply trying to deep breathe. Just taking deep breathing, just taking like 5 or 10 deep breaths to help get yourself centered. And that can help you in moments of anger, moments of anxiety, moments when you're feeling fearful. If you just take a pause and just take 5 to 10 deep breaths, that can make you feel so much better, trust me. And also something as simple as just going for a walk, removing yourself from the situation for a minute, taking a little 10-minute walk, clearing your mind, getting some fresh air. These just things that may be considered kind of basic are very helpful in just kind of getting yourself kind of recentered, grounded. Let me take a beat and, re-attack this situation. But those could also be, some tools to kind of help you when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, to kind of just help you, cope with the situation. Next, journaling. Journaling is super duper helpful. And some people may not see the value in it, but at the end of the day, when you're stressed about something, or when you just have something that's kind of weighing on you, or something that, you're putting a lot of you're kind of teeter-tottering back and forth on it, just kind of getting it out of you and writing it down can help substantially. You could even try voice recordings, just kind of speaking out your feelings. Or I would personally recommend, if you're going to write it, I'd rather you write it than type it out, because it's a little more personal than typing it up on a device. And it's just helpful just to literally just to get it out of you. It's kind of similar to the results of having a good cry. It's sometimes you have things that are just pent up and built up, and crying, it just releases so many toxins and just kind of helps you literally get it out of you. And so journaling can be a very, very helpful tool as well. When you're feeling overwhelmed or feeling like, your circle isn't very supportive, just kind of journal your thoughts and your feelings and just kind of get it out of you that way. And then also, this may be a little bit kind of a catch-22, because other people weren't necessarily giving your vision your dream, but sometimes your dream or a particular goal, it may be maybe not unrealistic, but it's going to require a lot of work. So with the next point being, listen to what you're being told. There's a difference between people that are just hating and unsupportive, and if they're not happy with where they're at in life, they don't want anyone else to be happy because misery loves company. There's a difference between that, and if several people are telling you the same thing, you might want to listen to that. You may just want to, take heed to that and just listen to exactly what they're being told. So if you have someone that's close to you that you trust, and you come to them with this idea and they're giving you some type of feedback that you may not want to hear, or it could be negative, but just to listen to it. And if 3, 4, 5 people are telling you the same thing, there's a reason for that. There has to be some truth to it, and you need to take that into consideration. That doesn't mean just give up on whatever your idea is or anything like that, but you may need to tweak it or pivot or to adjust in some kind of way. Especially if these other people that you're getting this feedback from, if they're not connected, if they're just people that that it's not like they're talking amongst themselves, especially if that's the case and they're saying the same thing, giving you the same critique, just take it into consideration, and you may want to, make an adjustment. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And last but not least, if it's something that you are really struggling with, if you're really feeling overwhelmed with it, try counseling. Try an objective third party, someone that does not know you personally, someone that has no gain or loss in whatever direction you going with this goal or whatever you're working towards, but someone that can just hear your thoughts, your feelings, your concerns, and your worries, and someone that is specifically trained in psychology and how your brain works, and just kind of going off of what you tell them, they can kind of help you unpack what exactly your issue is, what's kind of holding you back, why you're struggling with this particular issue, if it's not being supported, and kind of why that's making you feel what it's making you feel. And just kind of look to them to see if you can maybe get some guidance or some help in kind of deciphering how to move out of the situation, if some of these other tools aren't quite doing the trick and you're still kind of feeling kind of stuck. Give counseling a try, and you may have to try a couple of different counselors. Everyone isn't for everyone, so you may have to go to a couple before you find one that you feel a connection with, that you feel very comfortable talking to. But there's nothing wrong with counseling if you're having kind of a major issue. So give that a try, I would say. All right, so I hope that this has helped you, and do me a solid and feel free to share this with anyone that you feel like may be going through something, and feel free to drop some comment that maybe you can give some examples of maybe when you didn't feel supported in a situation and what you decided to do about it. Okay, and also feel free to shop my store at mingcosmetics.com, where I have cosmetics and women's apparel and accessories. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, do me a solid and help me to grow my channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking it. And I will catch you guys in the next motivational video.